The first transatlantic flights marked a bold new chapter in aviation history, showcasing human ingenuity, courage, and the rapid advancement of technology. The dream of crossing the vast Atlantic Ocean by air became a reality in the early 20th century, transforming how people imagined travel and global connectivity. The first successful non-stop transatlantic flight was achieved in June 1919 by British aviators John Alcock and Arthur Whiddon Brown. Flying a modified Vickers-Vimy bomber from St. John's, Newfoundland to Clifton, Ireland, they completed the perilous journey in just over 16 hours. Their aircraft battled fog, ice, and engine problems, but their success proved that long-distance air travel was possible. That same year, the British airship R-34 completed the first east-west transatlantic crossing, flying from Scotland to Long Island, New York, and then back again. The R-34's voyage demonstrated the potential for airships to transport passengers and cargo across oceans. In 1927, the most famous early transatlantic flight took place when American pilot Charles Lindbergh made the first solo non-stop flight from New York to Paris. Flying the Spirit of St. Louis, Lindbergh captured the world's imagination by covering the distance of over 3,600 miles in about 33.5 hours. His flight inspired a surge of interest and investment in aviation. Throughout the late 1920s and 1930s, numerous daring pilots and crews attempted transatlantic flights, often with great risk. Aircraft were still relatively primitive, and weather forecasting was unreliable. Flights like those of Amelia Earhart, who became the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic in 1932, continued to push the limits of what was possible. By the mid-1930s, companies like Pan American Airways began offering regular transatlantic service, initially using flying boats such as the Boeing 314 Clipper. These luxurious aircraft offered a slower but safer means of crossing the Atlantic, carrying a small number of wealthy passengers in relative comfort. The first years of transatlantic flight were filled with challenges and triumphs, laying the foundation for the global aviation networks we rely on today. Today, transatlantic flights are a routine part of international travel, connecting major cities like New York, London, Paris, and Toronto with hundreds of daily flights. Modern jets cross the ocean in just a few hours, offering safe, fast, and affordable journeys to millions of passengers each year, an extraordinary evolution from the daring flights of aviation's pioneers.